I got 2 things of kale straight from the farm as well. Damn it, the power just went off again.
Dream team, stick together and make history. Golden Wonderland.
Hi, a new vlog. Who this? Who dis? Is that how the kids say it? I don't know. I'm old. If you follow me on Instagram, you know I didn't have power all day today, so it's nighttime. My delivery just got here. They were not able to get here earlier because of the weather as well. So I figured I'd show you what I got before I put it into the fridge. I got 2 things of turnip green. They look so good. This one's a little mush, but it's fine. I'm cooking them anyway. Oh, dill. This smells out of this world, guys. Oh, it smells so good. And then I got 2 things of kale straight from the farm as well. Damn it, the power just went off again. I'm glad I already have on all the freaking candles. I don't know if you can see that. I have candles there, candles here. I plugged in my computer while I could because I'm editing the vlog you saw last week. I plugged it in for like a second and got a little bit of juice, but fun times. I know walking through the dark is stupid, but this is what's happening in my life. Candle, 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 and then my over the bed lights in here. So you almost got a haul. I might just put that bin back outside because it's literally 30 degrees outside, and at least my food won't go bad because my refrigerator has literally been out since noon today and it's like 8 p.m. Good day, everyone. I still have on my onesie because, oh, I actually don't know if you got to see my onesie because it was dark last time I saw you, and it's still, well, it's light outside, but I still have no power. It's been over 18 hours. The energy company is working on it. I ended up putting my produce box outside because it was like 30 something degrees all night, so I knew it would be good out there. I didn't want to put it in my refrigerator and risk it spoiling. So I'm actually quite afraid to look in my refrigerator. I don't have like a ton of food in the fridge, but the freezer, there's a lot of stuff in there, so I'm like pretty bummed about that stuff spoiling. And it's too icy, otherwise I would have driven to my parents' house and put it in their freezer, but what do you do? So my produce box is right there on my balcony. As you can see, it's plenty cold. Those are icicles. That is ice. So it stayed pretty chill out there. I have 2 not big things, 2 dozens of eggs out there, and you know, just greens and stuff, and I did not want those to go bad, so they're just chilling. All right, everything in the freezer still seems frozen. I opened it very quickly. I wish I wouldn't have opened it, but I just wanted to make sure nothing was like, you know, melting. Otherwise I would have put it outside so that it could get back to like stay at refrigerated temperature so that I could still eat it in the next couple of days, but it seems okay. But this yogurt is like, it's still cold, but it needs to be eaten for sure. So I added some chocolate stevia and some cake batter flavor to it because it's just plain non-fat yogurt. And I'm gonna go ahead and mix that up. I have some berries right here. Then I'm gonna put some chocolate chip partake cookies on top, like granola, and it's gonna be really good. Last night, even though we didn't have power, like it wasn't that, the roads weren't that bad, so I ordered in food, but this morning, like, the roads are super icy, so I'm not gonna like make anyone risk their life for a couple of bucks, because Austin doesn't have like salt machines, plows like we did when I lived in Colorado, because it just doesn't snow or ice here that often, so they don't invest in that with our tax dollars. So I'm just eating what I can and faring the way I can. I do have some iced coffee in the fridge since I can't use my espresso machine, and I'm gonna make an iced coffee with some almond milk. Got my cookies on top. I've been doing this a lot lately because partake is made out of like oats and like none of the top 8 allergens, so it's like good stuff, and they're pretty low in points, and then a big blob of PB2, which is also only 1 point. So this is my no electricity breakfast. Yes, it's been 18 hours. No, my camera's not focused. Yes, I have a pimple. But I'm still in good spirits. I mean, this is nobody's fault. Yes, it's annoying. I will be annoyed if I have to throw out stuff in the freezer. It's probably just gonna be like ice cream and stuff, which is fine. But it's nobody's fault. And like I said on my Instagram this morning, like I had 3 big blankets. I was bundled up. Look at my cabinet open. squirrel. But it just made me think of like all the people that have lost their homes during COVID. Like Austin has exploded with a homeless population that we didn't have before. We had one before, don't get me wrong, but now there's a lot more tent cities, and it just made me think of all those people that were out there in cold and didn't have a roof over their head and a nice warm bed. So like I'm still thankful and super blessed even if I do have to end up throwing out some stuff. Like it sucks. I mean, our neighborhood is older, it's more mature, and it's not just my neighborhood. It's 124 outages that's affecting over 31,000 people in Austin right now. So it's not just my neighborhood, and like Austin has grown so fast that our electricity companies, like they haven't updated our grid. So with more people than it was designed to handle in the beginning, and this bad weather, more ice than we've had in the past years, you know. My no-cook lunch of the day is just some tuna crackers, some Good Thins, a little bit of Wisp, pickles, some cheese, a cheese stick. Those are outside chilling, carrots, bell peppers, and cucumbers. Day 2 without power. I don't know why I've been vlogging on my phone, so I'll probably put this at the beginning and then let you guys see day 1, and then we'll pick back up. Let's do that. This is weird. I feel my mom. Alright, I think that's good. This is gonna get okay. My mom has cleared our walkway with a broom thingy, a dustpan, and she's making a path for the dogs because she doesn't want their paws to get cold. So these are the most loved dogs in America. She's braving the we have no electricity and no heat, and she's doing this without electricity or heat so that the dogs will be warm. They can barely see you. It's just like a black so that the dogs will be warm, getting to go potty and come back in really fast, because like we're all bundled up. It's freezing, there's no heat or anything. The girls have to have on their coats at all times because it's so cold. We're probably gonna go get under blankets with them again because they're so tiny, you know, they can't handle this. It's pretty cold in here. Hi, Wink Wink. Hi, Wink Wink. Hi, Winky. Oh, your butt's cold on that leather tail, huh? You gotta go get under the banky because he's a baby. Yeah. The baby's got to get under blankets. Our food is over here. So, this is one thing. My mom, all of our stuff is in here, obviously. And this is like condiments, almond milk, salsas, all that kinds of stuff in this one. And drinks. Some drinks for me and my sister. And the freezer stuff is in those 2 big ones. I have on my dad's shoes. My mom's a pioneer woman, and she made eggs and rotel on the grill. All of our food's outside currently, like we live in I don't know where. So you guys know that video titled My Bug Out Bag. We had to break ours open to take out these mini stoves and these fuel tablets, and we're cooking my siblings some noodles right now, and that's how we're gonna cook dinner. This is insane. This is 2021 ice storm in Texas. Mom has her raviolis going. She put some, ooh, they're boiling. She put some, I'm all surprised. She put chili onion crunch from Trader Joe's in there, some Slap Your Mama. It heated up really fast this time. Yeah, dude. And look at this one. My sibling has noodles and a Care Bear onesie and very long hair. I am the last one cooking, and I'm making the rest of this. I had probably eaten like half of it already, so I'm making the rest of it, and I'm gonna have it for kind of like a lunch / dinner, and then probably make some tuna later. Okay, we're back. It's day 2. It's very cold. It's probably like 40 in the house and no power. Texas as a whole is kind of shut off power. Some of my friends have power, but they have houses that run on propane, like they have generators. So they've been okay, but it's very cold. It's been hard to keep the dogs warm. We've definitely had to like snuggle up with them a lot and go out to the car and turn it on to get warm, to charge our devices, all that kind of stuff. Cell service has also been very spotty. I don't know why. I just have my hair in a very low bun and so that my hood will fit on. What was I gonna say? Cell service has also been very bad. Yesterday, like none of us had cell service, even though our Wi-Fi was turned off. We know how to use technology. Like every time we told someone, we're like, our cell service isn't working, they're like, turn off your Wi-Fi. We're like, obviously we know to do that. Like you're not being helpful right now. So we turned off our Wi-Fi and we were still having to send messages like 2 to 3 times before they would actually send. And I, like for an iPhone, I was having to send them as SMS, text message, instead of as iMessage to make them go through. Today it seems to be, it was better around like 4 a.m. to 7 a.m. But now that everyone's woken up and it's like 10 a.m. it's back to how it was yesterday, like non-functioning. This morning, like early this morning, I was able to get on Instagram and post a thing like, hey, I don't have service, I can't respond to your messages. But now I can't get on Instagram at all now that like the data has been reduced even more from everyone waking up and using the same towers. So that's fun. I have on 1, 2, 3 layers. I had on 5 yesterday, but I slept with 3, and then I have on 2 layers at the bottom. And there's no gas stations are open because all of the credit card readers are down, so we have to be like cautious with how much we use my card to charge things. All of the food places are closed, like the stores. My mom went out this morning to try to get some more propane tablets for our little propane stove. But like everything was closed and only accepting cash, and the ATMs are down, so she couldn't get out cash. So we're just making do with what we have in the house, which is a little bit difficult because that means I can't eat as much like fresh stuff as I usually would because we can't cook it. Like I don't have the capacity to like cook the way that we normally would. So that's a little bit annoying, but we're making do, snuggling puppies. That's the best part. My mom has her generator going because she has an ice cream business, and that freezer is defrosting. So she's running the generator to her truck where there's a smaller freezer that her generator can handle to save that food, and then our food is outside in the snow to keep it cold. And we've been eating out of that, which is fine because I've had yogurt and berries, and that's nice. It's just like when we get to dinner, it's usually something like a can of tomato soup is probably what I'll have tonight, with like an English muffin and some goat cheese on it or something like that. Trying to still keep it relatively healthy. Here comes my mama now. Hi, Mom.
I got her done.
You got her done? You saved the ice cream?
I did it wrong. Well, I did it right.
Uh-huh.
What are you doing?
I'm vlogging.
Hi.
Hi, Mommy. Mom still has her coat from Colorado, so she's very, very warm.
Yes.
None of us have winter coats here besides you.
I'm not supposed to plug in a blue cord. That's why it's shut off.
Okay. Do you need help taking this ice cream out?
I'm gonna let the freezer get cold first.
Okay.
It's still okay right now.
Okay.
I don't want to move it till I have to.
All right.
It's still frozen, but it's kind of you know.
Yeah.
A little moist.
Fun stuff.
Black power!
My child was supposed to wait for me before they broke this, but they didn't. Look how thick this ice is.
Looks
Like,
Saturday.
and the springs are completely frozen.
Very much so. Give me the ASMR
Trampoline ice ASMR.
I'm scared.
Careful.
I'm gonna die.
Oh my gosh, don't go in the middle. You're scaring me.
Do it, do it.
You're making my butt shake.
Do it.
Be a daredevil, Kayla.
She is a daredevil.
She's making my butt shake right now. I hate this.
You can stab somebody with one of those pieces of ice.
I know.
It looks like a piece of.
I am recording.
Well, it's a weapon. That's what I'm saying. It's the apocalypse. If you need a weapon, stab a motherfucker with a
Look
piece of
at these icicles under the tramp. My siblings can knock them down.
It's funny because the pattern from the trampoline is on the ice.
I know. It's wild.
You can tell them
Wow.
there's yellow.
They're so thick.
Don't eat the yellow snow.
Harry. I've never seen that movie. I can't even do a line from it. Is there food in there? And more food in the generator.
Bippity boppity boo. You.
Can I throw these? We just got power for the first time in 5 days. 5 days without power. Shit sucked. But I still don't know if I'll have enough to do like my work and stuff tomorrow. Hopefully it stays on. We'll see. Our power is back on. We're just trying to conserve it so that everyone else can get power. So I'm gonna turn this light right off. We're boiling water because we now have boil order. Our water is unsafe to use for like dishes, cooking, anything like that. So we're boiling up 2 things so that we have water because the water pressure is getting extremely low. This is what full blast looks like right now. Yeah. I made some eggs. Look at my mom's sign. Isn't that funny? I made some eggs for breakfast and it's like, I don't know what's happening with this lighting. I'm sorry. And I made my first latte in 6 days, which felt nice. My Nespresso is energy efficient and then I unplugged it right after. I made 1 shot of espresso. I also had a little tiny cup of oats. My stomach feels okay right now. We'll see if it continues to feel okay. And yeah, we were able to wash our outside layers yesterday, and then I have like Lululemon long sleeve under this and some pants on the bottom to stay warm, and cozy socks because when your house gets down to like 30 degrees on the inside, it takes a very long time to heat back up, especially with very low energy. So it's still, I think, 66 in here. It's just taking a really long time to heat up, but we're good. We have electricity. I think it's temporary. They're doing a rolling blackout, so we may not have power in a while, and they'll redirect it to a different neighborhood who hasn't had power. Hopefully they come up with a solution where everyone's can stay on, but I'm not sure because it's supposed to snow again in like an hour. So when it snows from 9 to noon, I'm pretty sure it will knock the power back out. We're preparing for that. That's where we're boiling water. We have camp stoves, we have propane, so we have that to cook because we don't have gas stoves in our house. But yeah, that's what's happening, and I will see you guys next week, I guess. I think this is gonna have to be the end of this vlog. I don't know if we'll have Wi-Fi for long enough to get it up. If we do, I will. If not, you'll see it next week. I love you guys. I'm totally fine. We're okay. We stayed warm, but I'm really thankful. I know some people are getting taken to the emergency room. My friend Madison's mom, you guys know her, Madison McBong, Madison Westfield. Her mom was taken to the hospital for beginning stages of hypothermia. 12 people have died from hypothermia. People are dying from carbon monoxide poisoning from trying to keep warm with their stoves and stuff like that, which you think is common knowledge, but when you don't live in a place where it's cold, like I grew up in Colorado, I know not to do that stuff. Not everyone knows that stuff. So see the good in people, know that people are doing the best that they can, and just love on others. That's why we are using no lights, even though we have electricity, to make sure that our neighbors can get a fair share on our grid as well. So I love you guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Cheers. I found my camera. I should have filmed the outro with this. Sorry. My phone was just in my hand. It was easier that way. I already said bye. You guys know I love you. Ice storm brain. I can't think right anymore.